Welcome back to Your Commander Collects. And I wanted to see what all the hype was about when it comes to CT toys. I wanted to know if it's as good as everybody says, or if there's some things lacking, or it's great. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, I didn't really want to get one that I already got because I got most of the original Mafex that I want. So I went with one that was more unique, HELLVARINE, because we have not gotten him before except for the Marvel Legends one. So I wanted to get something that was different, and also because it came with these blue tiger stripe blades that I'm going to see if they will fit on my original Mafex fig. So if so, it's worth it alone just for these, if you ask me, because I'm not a big fan of those straight claws like that. But anyways, we're talking about this guy right now, and honestly, he actually looks pretty good. Now, between him and Mafex, you can definitely tell a difference in the plastic. I mean, this thing cost me $23, and that's shipped, so AliExpress, so that's pretty good. He doesn't look bad. Now, a few things is at first his joints were kind of tight, so much so on like the elbows and the knees that I was worried about breaking them. So I did do a little heat on the elbows, not the knees, because the knees wasn't quite as bad. But eventually the knees, they started getting a little looser on their own, moving them. And the elbows work fine now. Uh, but other than that, the articulation's pretty good. Like I said, you can definitely tell a difference in the plastic from Mafex and CT Toys. And these ball joints are just, I don't know, they just kind of weird up in there. Let's move that out of the way so you can see it. They just, they work great, but they just kind of look a little weird in the shoulder area. I think because it doesn't seem like they come up and actually fill out enough because you can see gap in there. And, you can kind of push it up there, but if you move the arm, it's going to gap back up. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, it's passable. $23, I'm not going to complain too much because you get more with this guy and more original sculpting with this guy than you would with a Marvel Legends. So, and still better articulation for 23 bucks. I can't complain too much about them. I do like them. I like, you get two different head sculpts. So, yeah, this one's pretty cool. This is the one that came on them in the package. And this is the one I'm going to rock because, see if I can get them to focus. Come on now. There we go. Because that just looks badass. And I like the two different styles of claws you got. You don't get any regular, just blade claws, but you do get two of these different kind of, you know, claws, that flame claws, I guess you call them, which is awesome. And each one's unique. So, yeah, I'm liking the CT toys. Um, actually, just got the original Mafex brown suit Wolverine from Big Bad Toy Store yesterday. And, coming through camera, it's kind of hard to tell a difference, really. But you can look at the shoulders and you can see the difference. Um, he's a little more shinier, too. But, yeah, these shoulders fill in a lot better than, or ball joints, a lot better than the ball joints on the CT Toys. But for what CT Toys is doing, it's pretty good. And I'm definitely glad to have the reissue of Brown Suit Wolverine here from Mafex. But, oh, Another thing, Mafex, you can see they did pretty good matching the skin tone with the arms. But when it comes to him, yeah, you can see the difference in the skin tone right here where they painted and the other rest of the arm. It's not a very good match. They did pretty decent right there above the, come on, focus, right in there. But if you look in that arm, you can see a major difference. But like I said, it's a knockoff and it's $23. So I'm actually impressed. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Oh, another thing, the heads. The head that came on in the package was easy to take off, but man, this head was a pain to get on. I was worried about breaking that peg, but I got it on. So, yay me. But the hands, they switch out great. I mean, smooth, take off, put on. But one other thing, his hips are a little loose. I mean, that's moving at the waist. But this one especially is really nice. And you get his knee straight, and you got this big gap here. I've tried pushing that up more, and it helps a little, but not a lot. And you turn it in to try to get it out of there, and his knee's kind of turned in, and it looks awkward. Of course, on the camera, it doesn't really show how it's turned in much, but yeah. But I like it. I'm not going to get any more unless they do something kind of original like they did with him. Like that's the only reason I got him is because he was actually original, and not in a stance that he's never been made before. Because yes, Marvel Legend has it, but Mafex hasn't. So yeah, glad I went ahead and picked them up and checked them out. Like I said, these hands. Oh yeah, we need to check and see if these will fit on the Mafex Wolverine Tiger Stripe. Let's do that. All right, let's take this claw off here and make sure I'm getting the right hand. Let's see. A little bit tight. See if it's kind of going on there. Let's see. Looks a little awkward on there, honestly. You can really see that gap there, but yeah, about the same size, and the colors, I think, pretty good, decent match. So yeah, you can get them on there, and honestly, I think that's what I'm going to use. So it was worth it for that. All right. Honestly, if you can get him for like $23, I recommend him. He's fun to have, fun to mess around with. Not a perfect fig. He does have his flaws, but it's still better than a Marvel Legend. We'll see you next time.